Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Guy,
Go on, boss. Go on.
Here at Oliver's Mount, first time on track for a while for you?
Yeah, a long time. Well, I say, yeah, it's the first time on a track. The last race I did was a road race, was it Skerries last year, I think. Was it? Yeah, so it was something like, Skerries. So yeah, I haven't been to Scarborough for years, really. Not competitively. Not competitive. I don't know if today is. I'm just having a bit of a pot around. Yeah, because I've just been, what have I been doing? I've just been riding in straight line for the past year and a half, I think. So yeah, just bring my BSA out. Just have a lap on my BSA. So it's been alright.
So you've been on BSA on the G6R 750?
Yeah, on B&B Suzuki on the 750, but I've rode that for a few years.
Yeah.
In different forms, whether it was 1,000, 1,300 or the 750, I rode it with Classic Endurance. Yes, we had to go on that. Yeah, because there's a couple of bikes. Boast is right, Pete Boast's riding one. I ride the other, as we have done for a few years. Yeah. So yeah, they said we have a go on it. I said yeah. So as long as I get a go on my BSA, of course that's the main thing. Get a go on my BSA. Get a go on my BSA. Yeah.
So why Oliver's Mount then? I mean, first chance to get on a track competitively, or just really like the place?
That's a good question. I don't know really. Like, I suppose I miss not racing this year. I miss not doing. I love going up to Ireland and racing national scene, like Custown, Tandergeese, Skerries. You know, Armoys. I just love them. I go out the back of my van with my bike. If a mate I meet over there, we just go win, lose, draw. Who gives a fuck? I love it. I fucking love it. And then I sort of come here, but it's sort of because I've had all right results at Scarborough. I've sort of all right here, and then. I don't really like tight and twisty tracks, but then I went all right here, which sort of contradicts that. But I've come here. We've got another session today, but I'm going to get home. I'm going to see how that. My man texted me about the tractors. The baling could be going, so I might have to work tomorrow.
It's pretty tricky conditions out there anyway.
It's just a bit greasy. It's just a bit greasy, but it's all right. On them oak classics, you got that tie that they'll do all conditions. They'll do snow, sand, rain. You'd write any conditions. Yeah, them Avon AM22s, 23s. Yeah, you'd use them anything.
So what's better to ride than that BSA or the G6R then? What do you?
Better to ride?
Or more enjoyable to ride, should I say?
I suppose the BSA, because I've built it. It's not my bike, it's Les Whiston's bike. He just gave me all the bits, I built it. It's Les Whiston's bike. Who builds the frames? That's who makes the frames. Trident Engineering, he makes the frames. But it's sort of my creation. I've sort of built it, with Leslie's bits. And then B&B, they build that Suzuki, but they make a mint job, so I've no need to do anything on that bike. They make a mint job, so I just ride it, which is mint. I like riding it. I get a bit more satisfaction riding BSA because I'm building it. And we're always fannying about trying to find more horsepower. Always fannying about, yeah. Our bike does more miles on the dyno than it does on the roller because we're always trying to fanny about. So yeah, I suppose I get a bit more satisfaction out of that. I suppose, only because I don't have any involvement with the B&B, but I don't need any involvement with it because they make such a good job. So yeah.
Has lockdown been difficult for you then, or not getting out, I say, with all the races that have been?
No, I haven't made any change, any difference really. Yeah, all right, the national scene has been cancelled, but now busy with work and tractors and potato planting, engines, just machining jobs. I've just been busy. It's been busy. So yeah, lockdown hasn't affected me one bit really. One bit. If anything, it was better. It was better. Yeah, I got caught up on all my other jobs that I never get a chance to do.
Apart from the
it's been
AR50.
Great. AR50, no, but the ball's rolling with that. I've got the ball's rolling with my AR, yeah. That would never have happened if it weren't for lockdown. I've got the frame done, I've got the wheels done. Yeah, I've got all the bits for the engine. I just need to get around putting it together. But yeah, I'll get that done.
What are you going to do with it when that is together? No?
I'm just going to do it up. I'm not one of them bloody concourse mint original fellas. I'm not one of them. That's not for me. That fair play, mate. I'm doing it up exactly as how I had it. Like red engine covers, belly pan, like Nikon pipe.
Boyson rig valves.
No, I got a new reed valve and block through. It was them boys in Norfolk. They were all TD. Anyway, them boys in Norfolk were brilliant. I got a big ball kit on it that I've ported out and I've mucked about with, and they supplied a piston for that. You can still get pistons for it. I got a reed block off them and a few other bits and bobs. Yeah, I got the bits through them. TDQ, TDK. So anyway, I got my bits through them. So no, my plan is just to get it up and running, and then just get it back in the state I had it when I was 16. 16. Yeah,
Pre-crashing.
Pre-crashing it, yeah. When I crashed it in at the back of I was pissed the night before. That one very clever, wasn't it? But yeah, that's my plan. And then what else? What else am I doing? My whole motorbike. Yeah, anything. Because to be honest, I fell out of love with motorbikes. I'll not lie. I sort of fell out of love just after all the racing, and I got wrapped into all the bullshit, and I don't like all that. And now I've sort of just got back to why I started racing motorbikes. So it's just building stuff in the shed, which is what the BSA is about.
Yeah.
And then my main job, which has sort of consumed any spare time I've had for the past 2 years, is my 300 mile an hour attempt.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do 300 mile an hour. So any spare time and money gets ploughed into that, and then that's evolving like week to week. I'm just changing stuff. I've just got the engine back in it now, and there is an event Sunday. So if the weather's good enough, and I've got the option of riding Scarborough, I've got Elvington, right, and the weather's good enough, I've got Elvington, because that's going to be productive.
Okay.
Right, it's great to come here, and it's great to have a ride on the bikes. It's great, but what am I gaining? Nothing. My whole anything I'm doing now is about trying to do 300 mile an hour in a mile. If the conditions are good enough at Elvington and they're running a big course there, I'm not going to do 300 mile an hour on Sunday. Say the conditions are perfect, I won't do 300 mile an hour, but I will learn something on that'll help me get to my eventual goal.
You're getting close.
No, I'm a million miles off. I'm 24 mile an hour away, which is an absolute lifetime at low speeds.
Yeah.
Lifetime, yeah. But I'm getting there. Every time I go faster, I learn something else that's just, it's just valuable.
How hard's that thing pulling like to the speed? So you say 24 mile per hour now, but is pulling hard or what? To like
Yeah. Well, you ride those mopeds, as I call them, like modern day superbikes. You rode one of them, haven't you?
Mopeds, yeah.
Yeah, the mopeds. This what puts it in perspective.
Well, I saw that video with when Rutter's on that RCV.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's an RCV, right? And then you put the data on that. The most that'll accelerate lateral G, which is like straight line acceleration, like lateral G. The highest that'll pull, you probably see like 0.6 of a G between 60 and 80 mile an hour, which is massive, right? You know what? You know how them fast 10 bikes go, right? But mine's pulling that same G between 220 and 250 mile an hour. So that just says the mopeds.
Yeah, okay.
Got it. So if I'm going faster from 220 to 250 than you boys are from 60 to 80, I'm moving out.
That's insane.
And I spoke to the lads that's helping me, like John McAvoy, a lot of the lads from PV magazine. They've been helping me, but get on the thing. And I've been telling them, and they don't really understand it, right? So when I've been fast, I cannot sleep for 2 days. I cannot sleep for 2 days. Yeah.
Just because you've
I'm just wired. You don't know. You can't. There isn't really words for it. There isn't really
I'm just
words
trying
for
to
it.
understand that sort of acceleration at that speed.
Yeah. And then John. So I've let a couple of lads ride the bike, and they're the same. And they've only just done 200 mile an hour on it. And they're like, so doing 250 is another game, but when you go beyond 250 is a completely another game. It's just another.
You know when they do like Bonneville and that, they say at the different speeds you turn left to go right, and then at this sort of speed.
Yeah, that's all machine dependent. Yeah. That's all very different. That's salt flat racing, which is a very different land speed race. There's very sort of a different form of land speed racing compared to what I'm doing. Like no one has ever done 300 mile an hour officially on a mile or a salt flat or anything. Not officially. So on a sit-on motorbike, streamline motorbike, yes, like 374 is the record by Akatak, which is what we were trying to build with Triumph to do 400 mile an hour. I don't think that's happening. So this is my. There's no way, and I could never afford to do that sort of thing. Yeah. But I got mad into the straight line stuff because it's more of a science experiment than it is about riding, really. And that's why I got into motorbike racing, and I forgot I got wrapped up in all the bullshit of motorbike racing. I got wrapped up in all the bullshit, and really, I'm back to my roots now, which is just building stuff in a shed to try and do stuff, which is what I'm doing now.
Crazy stuff. Okay, so we might see you here on Sunday.
I might be here Sunday. I might be here Sunday.
You might be trying to crack.
I might be, or I might be driving tractors. Let me see if he's texting me back.
You're not showing things to do on a Sunday, then?
No, it's just this time of year, isn't it? Harvest, mate.
Everything's compacted as well with events. Like say, British Superbike started last weekend. We were at Oliver's Mount. The whole year is just sort of concertina into the real busy end of the summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. God, thanks for your time.
No worries, mate. No worries.
And hopefully we'll see you back for the rest of the weekend. And if not,
hopefully. I just like riding the Duke BSA. Win, lose, draw. You know, who gives a fuck? I just get to ride. I get to ride. It's mint. But first things first, work comes first. So we'll see what that job looks like.
In the mid to late 90s, when World Superbike was in its prime, Honda soon got fed up of Ducati beating it with its 1000cc V-twin. So they thought, anything you can do, we can do better. So they decided to build this, the VTR 1000 SP1. Stunning, no compromises, HRC stickers. Can you believe it's 20 years old? So we're going to give one away. Head to bennetts.co.uk to find out how.